Hello everyone, Jason here. Just thought I'd voice my opinions and give my own review of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, since I have finished the game before and am currently doing a redo for my channel. I would also like to state that the gameplay that you are watching is one of my own gameplays from my playlist of Metal Gear Solid The Phantom Pain. Although it had too much commentary, I had to mute the audio because I could not separate the audio commentary from the regular audio of the video game without damaging the file. So on that note, let's get started with my review. Now, overall, I believe that this game is a really good game to play if you're a Metal Gear Solid fan, only for the sole purpose that, there are some cons, and if you're not a diehard fan, these cons will discourage you. So I'm going to list the cons before I list the pros, give you my take on the game, as well as my opinions on how I feel that this game is great in its way and also could have improved a little better. And also giving you guys an idea of what I would like to see in the future. Now, for the cons, the game does have too many endings. And what I refer to this is every time you play a mission, you get credits before the mission and credits at the end of the mission, which makes it seem like if you're watching a cinematic episode, like if you're watching 24 or if you're watching an episode of NCIS or whatnot, that each episode starts and ends. And that, I think, takes away from the game because it makes you feel like you beat the game when you didn't. At least to me, it does. And also gives you the intention of feeling like they had nothing better else to do or any cutscenes to add in between that they just had to put endings after every mission. Now, if I'm another thing, I hate the fact that they didn't give a lot of script play for Snake. What I mean by that is Kiefer Sutherland did an awesome job voicing Venom Snake, or AKA Big Boss, depending on how you want to call him. And he did a good job in the sense that, when he does speak good, it's awesome. It's amazing. It like blows your mind, especially if you guys have gotten to the part where you have to destroy the virus on Mother Base, and a lot of the soldiers end up dying. That little speech that he gives about turning the ashes into diamonds is amazing. It actually moved me. It gave me chills. It was amazing dialogue. And if he would have only had a few more moments like that, it would have made a pivotal moment for Venom Snake. Although I understand the intention that Konami or Kojima did with the whole not giving Snake too much dialogue, because technically Snake is a representation of yourself. You are Snake in the game, so whatever questions you really probably feel they needed to be answered probably got answered by the dialogue from Miller, Ocelot, and so on and so forth. The tapes that you collect throughout the missions, the ones that are given to you after certain missions and side missions, and so on and so forth. Plus, all the intel files you collect throughout the missions, as well as photos that are being shown after Mother Base soldiers get picked up, etc., etc., etc. Now, what I feel is also the game has a lot of checkpoints. Like, I know most people, like myself, are used to playing Metal Gear Solid in a sense where you go from point A to point B to point C to back to A, back to C, back to B, collecting certain things throughout the game, such as mission weapons or whatnot, or items like in Metal Gear Solid 1 for the PlayStation, which I think debuted back in 1996. You had to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to collect different temperatures for the PAL card, which is used to arm the nuke that you thought was to disarm the nukes in that game. Uh, But since it is an open world game, which is one of the cons that I'm, well, actually, not the cons. It's actually a pro for my eyes, but for most, it's a con. So open world will be talked about both good and bad. Open world is bad because yes, you have to do a lot of traveling in the game. There's not a lot of choices of what you can choose to travel. It's either on foot, D Walker if you have him, or D Horse. And sometimes you can't even see where there's a bad guy and you'll get caught. And if you're trying to play the game in a sense where you don't want to get any alerts, you have to go on foot because on foot is the only way that you can blend with your surroundings and not get caught in any way, shape, or form. The pros of open world for me is now you have a vaster variety. The game is not locked in a sequence of go to A to B to C to D. So it's something new, and I like new. I like things that are new. I like a challenge. I like to be able to have a time limit like you do in certain missions where you have to run from one spot on the map all the way to the other to kill somebody before they escape the area, causing you to end your mission. That is awesome because in real life, a bad guy is not going to stay and fight. Half the time, if it's something like that, espionage related, if they see that there's someone out to kill them, they're most likely going to run away in real life, jump in a car, and try to do a getaway like you see in certain movies and whatnot. So I feel like that's realistic. I feel that's awesome that they put that into the game because it gives you a bigger challenge than just the normal, typical Metal Gear Solid sequences of the chain of events that occur in a game and whatnot. Also, uh, the game has amazing characters. I love the characters, the graphics. Konami did a hell of a job with the game motion captures for the face, the motion captures for body, sound quality, sound context. I'm gonna put a link in the description for Stephanie Joosten, who did a like a walkthrough through Konami where she acted like if she was infiltrating Konami. My friend Yongyea posted this video. I'm gonna put the link to to his video in the description box below, so that you guys can see the video and see how they create all the different sounds for different movements and whatnot. And also, they show a little bit of how they did the capturing for face capture, motion capture, all that good stuff. Um, Mostly for Quiet because she's the main one. Stephanie Jewson plays Quiet. She's the one who's doing the interviews with Konami for that video. So you guys can watch that and attend it. If I'm coughing too much, I am sorry. I'm a little under the weather, but I'm still trying to record this video for you guys. But yeah, I like the graphics. Like I said, they're amazing. It's to me the game is unpredictable because nobody expected you to be the one that plays as Big Boss, who goes through facial reconstruction surgery, mind altering genome therapy to be able to make you think and feel and act as if you were Big Boss. Also, the gameplay and the cinematics that they do show are amazingly well done, well choreographed, and I believe that this game should have won Game of the Year, but I think it only won Best Action Game of 2015 at the Game Awards yesterday. I'll try to also put a link to that in the description box below if I can find a video from the Gaming Awards yesterday, and so you guys can check that out. Also, overall, I give Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain an 8 out of 10 because I feel it's a great game and I would recommend it for anybody who is a Metal Gear fan. And just for also if this is the first time you are playing this type of game. It's a good introduction to Metal Gear Solid, although if you play the other ones, you will probably feel weird about it, for like I said, for the different changes that have been done to the new game compared to the old games. I hope this doesn't discourage anybody from playing the game, although I tried keeping as much spoilers away as possible for those of you that haven't finished the game, that wanted to hear my review before playing the game for yourself, or are also just waiting for me to finish the game so you guys can see how it unfolds. Always remember to Share, like, and subscribe my videos for more content. Links are in the description box below. Let me know if you would like to see more video game reviews on this channel by commenting your opinions below in the comment section. Thank you again for watching. Joosten out.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill, I'm searching and I'm